Hey guys, I'm Jess and this is Something Snarkly. Today I am filming a tutorial on this hairstyle. I could just talk about skincare, that's fine too. Today I'm going to talk about my skincare tips and my routine. I get a lot of people who message me either on Facebook or Instagram or text me or call me or whatever and ask me what to do in regards to skincare. Skincare is probably the one thing that I really love more than makeup, the one hobby. I guess if skincare is a hobby, it's kind of weird to say because it's like, skin is my hobby. Like, I don't know, that's weird. But I really love learning about skincare. I worked at ULTA, 2 different ULTAs, one in Pennsylvania and one in North Carolina where I currently live, and I learned a lot because ULTA really trains you to know a lot about all their products. Worked with some of the trainers from Philosophy, which is one of the skincare lines that I really love. Most of my skincare is really affordable. That's partly because I'm a baller on a budget, and also partly because it's what works for me. So it's what I use, it's what I always go back to. I have combination sensitive skin, so that means I have some oily patches, some dry patches. If you look at my skin, you can see that I am very white. If you didn't know that, now you know. With this level of whiteness comes a lot of sensitivity to the sun, to products, ingredients, changes, and in my skin or environment or whatever, my skin is really sensitive. If my skin doesn't react to it, then it's usually a good product. When I was younger, I used to have issues with like breakouts and stuff. I still get them every once in a while, like they're more hormonal, so I'll get them around here when it's, you know, that time. But pretty much now that I figured out my skin and what works for me, I don't break out that much. So what I'm going to recommend is going to work for sensitive skin, is going to work for breakout prone skin, I wouldn't say acne prone skin, and it's also going to be preventative when it comes to aging skin, because I think that it's really never too early to start using anti-aging stuff, or at least ingredients that are going to be sensitive to anti-aging. So let's go. So the first tip that I have is something that everybody can do and it doesn't cost you any money. It's to hydrate, people. It's Philadelphia. You need to stop drinking so much coffee, soda, and alcohol. This is water. Every time you drink coffee, soda, or alcohol, you are basically negating the hydration that your body needs. So if your goal is to drink like 80 ounces of water a day and you drink a bottle of soda, which is like 20-ish ounces, that is going to take away from whatever you've already drank. So coffee, soda, alcohol are bad for you. You can have them and nobody's going to stop me from going through the drive-thru at Starbucks like every freaking day. Just be aware of the fact that if you're drinking that coffee or that soda, or you're getting your drink on and having a good time with your alcoholic beverage of choice because you're 21 and you're an adult and you make responsible decisions but you don't ever drink and drive, just know that you're going to have to drink that much water just to get back to neutral. Okay, so that's like number 1 major key, pro tip, whatever you want to phrase it as. You need to drink a lot of water, whatever you want to say, water. It's Philadelphia. Roll with it, okay? The other thing is sleep. Your cells are going to regenerate while you sleep. If you're not sleeping, your cells aren't going to regenerate. You're going to look like crap. Sleep and water are usually the 2 things that are going to clear up your skin quickly, so do it. The other thing is to get a routine, find what works for you and stick with it, and you need to be extremely disciplined about this. Like, not just because you want to look good, but also because your skin, you need to take care of it. Skin health in general is really important. I found what works for me. So every morning when I wake up, I take a shower. Hygiene. And what I do in the shower, I'll wash my hair, my body, and everything, and then I will wash my face in the shower. What I use is coconut oil. Coconut oil is freaking amazing. If you know me, you know I love this stuff. My friend Sarah introduced me to coconut oil like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, something, 3 maybe, I don't know. Sarah has recently hit the rouge level at Sephora, so shout out to her. But she started washing her face with oils. I think she used like castor oil and olive oil at the time. And I messed around with a few different oils until I found coconut oil. And I love it. This stuff is amazing. You can get it at pretty much any grocery store. Trader Joe's has it for really cheap. A great place to get it is Aldi, which is like the Trader Joe's sibling store, I guess. You can get a jar this big for $5. This brand I spent way too much money on Amazon. What you're really looking for is organic and unrefined. Those are the two big things you need with coconut oil. I keep this little jar thingy in my shower. It has my coconut oil in it. I take a little tiny bit out. You don't need a lot at all. And immediately when it goes on my skin, it starts to melt. And then I rub it all into my face, and then I turn towards the shower head and rub it all off. It takes off my makeup, it takes off everything, and what it does is it balances the pH levels in your skin. So if you have really oily skin, or if you have really dry skin, or if you're like me and you have combination skin, it's going to balance the pH levels in your skin. The first week that you use it, you might be extra oily or extra dry until it balances out. But once you get balanced out, it's amazing. And you'll notice that your pores shrink, or at least that's how I felt. Your skin looks brighter. It looks smoother, the fine lines, everything, it all goes away. I can't say enough about coconut oil. I love this stuff. You can use it for everything, your hair, your nails, dry skin, anywhere. I put it on my mosquito bites. Like, you need coconut oil. If you don't have some, you need to go out and get some. I've recommended coconut oil to like at least 8 people, and they've all raved about it and been like, oh my god, I should have listened to you so much. So, like, I should have listened to you the first time you told me. Why didn't I listen to you? I told you. I tried to tell you. You don't listen to me, and I know there are a few of you watching this who I've told to use coconut oil, and you keep resisting. That's fine. That is fine. But I use it. I love it. Use it. Try it. You'll love it too. When you start off to use it, I use it in the shower. Like I said, you can try it twice a day. That ended up being too oily for me, so I just use it in the shower in the morning. Coconut oil, major keeler. So that's what I do in the morning, and then when I get out of the shower, dry my face up, pat your skin dry. I like to use this as my moisturizer. This is what I'm using lately. This is the Yes To brand. They have Yes to carrots, Yes to tomatoes, Yes to coconuts, Yes to blueberries, Yes to cucumbers. This is Yes to grapefruit. Yes to grapefruit, correct and repair, even skin tone moisturizer. So if you need a moisturizer, it better have SPF in it. If not, then your makeup needs to have SPF in it. But I like a moisturizer with SPF in it, because then if I don't wear makeup that day, I don't have to worry. It's already on there. I debated between the Yes to carrots and the Yes to grapefruit. The reason I got the grapefruit is because it does have citric acid in it, and citric acid is going to help your skin look brighter, more luminous. There are a bunch of different natural ingredients in this, including sunflower oil, sweet almond oil, a grapefruit, obviously, and bitter orange extract. So I really love this stuff. It's really, really, really lightweight. Great stuff. So I get out of the shower, pat my face dry, put this on. I put a lime on my pointer finger, and that's how much I put on my face. It's a pump, so it's really easy to use. Then I will go ahead and do my makeup, and I already posted my base makeup routine. So that has like primer, everything else in there. Go about my day. Whenever I get home, whenever I decide it's time for bed, take off your makeup. I don't know how many times I have to say this. It's probably as many times as I need to say use coconut oil. But y'all need to start taking off your makeup. You don't want to look 75 when you're 20. So when you don't take your makeup off at night, for every night you don't take your makeup off, you can age your face by 10 days. I mean, it's just disgusting. If you look at my skin, I don't have fine lines. I don't have the laugh lines. I don't have lines around my mouth. I don't have any like of the forehead wrinkles or anything like that. And maybe that's good genetics, but a lot of it is because I take really good care of my skin, and I make it a point to take really good care of my skin. And I don't smoke, which if you do, you need to stop that too. But I am also lazy, so if I can take my makeup off every day, then you can too. And the way that I do it is with face wipes. I put these in my nightstand next to my bed, and I take off my makeup while I sit in bed. And sometimes I'm so lazy that I don't even take the wipe and throw it into the trash can. I put it on the nightstand and I let it sit there until the next morning. So you can use these. This is one of the brands that I use. This is the Pacifica brand. You can get it at Ulta. Not my favorite. Again, my favorite is the Yes To brand. I really like the Yes To Blueberries makeup wipes and Yes To Coconuts for obvious reasons. But the Yes To Blueberries is anti-aging, brightening, and it smells like Fruit Loops or Fruity Pebbles or something, so I really like that. It's not going to take off everything off your skin, but it's going to take the bulk of it off. The Yes To brand, like I said, is really good because it's not going to irritate your eyes, and I have really sensitive eyes with my sensitive skin. So I highly recommend that. But either way, take your makeup off. You can use the coconut oil, works great, try it, whatever. Every once in a while, when I'm being extra good, I will use an eye cream because I think that preventative care is really important. So this is the Yes To Coconuts Ultra Hydrating Overnight Eye Balm. I put it on my ring fingers because they have the lightest touch, and I dab. Just like, I lay it on thick, so I go to bed and I have like white goop under my eyes, whatever. It's no big deal. I really don't care because when I'm 85, I'm gonna look 40, so whatever. It absorbs into your skin overnight. It's ultra hydrating. I'll usually do a mask. One of my favorite lines is Nip and Fab. They are amazing. You can get them at Ulta, Target, other places, whatever. They have all different masks. They have all different products and serums and eye stuff and whatever, and they are really, really affordable, and I really, really love them for that. This is the GLYCOLIC Instant Fix Mask. It exfoliates your skin with a chemical, so glycolic acid. It's going to refine your skin texture. It's going to make your skin look smoother. There's also some other great products in here. So this is the mask that I'll use once a week maybe. And then along with that, there's another mask that I like from them that I've already tried. This is the Nip and Fab Soften Kale Fix Clay Mask. This is a little thicker. This is great for if my skin's feeling dry or just muddy looking. If you ever had that feeling when your skin looks kind of muddy, this is really good for that. I really, really like it. It really just like refreshes my skin. So that once a week too. The other thing that I really like to use, this is maybe twice a week, is also from Nip and Fab, and this is a really great exfoliant because it has glycolic acid in it too. These are the Glycolic Fix Daily Cleansing Pads from Nip and Fab. Little disposable pads. Rub them all over my face after taking all my makeup off and everything. Come here. Little floppy little pads, and they are textured on there too. So they have the glycolic acid in it, so it is exfoliating, and then it also has the textured pad that's going to help exfoliate too. Take off my makeup with a makeup remover, and I use this after. The only thing is with these two products, and any products that have glycolic acid in them, they're going to make you more sensitive to the sun. It doesn't matter if you're like super fair like me or if you're not sensitive to the sun at all. Just be really careful. Make sure you have an SPF on. Make sure you're not trying any new, really aggressive, really chemical heavy products when you're using these. So just be careful of that. That's why I don't really use them more than twice a week for the pads and more than once a week for this. Okay. In the past, I have used Proactive, like when I was in high school, and while I was in college for a while, I used it, but it's really too over exfoliating. It has a physical exfoliate in it, so it feels gritty. That's not anything you need to be putting on your face. Like, nobody needs to be scrubbing their face. If you're using that apricot scrub on your face, you're gonna look crazy, because what happens is when you put an exfoliant on your face that's like that, that's really gritty, it ends up making these little micro abrasions in your skin. So basically little tiny baby cuts in your skin. And then you go about your day, you run around, you sweat, whatever. And then all that stuff goes into those little baby cuts. And that's why you're breaking out. And then you need more Proactive or whatever. So all the stuff with the physical exfoliants in it, I kind of just don't go with it anymore. I like to use a chemical exfoliator. And again, this is not very often. This is maybe once or twice a week. I like to do skincare Saturdays. Then there are Products that I like to use every once in a while just because they're fun. Like, I love skincare. It's one thing that makes me feel like really ridiculously pampered, so of course I like to indulge every once in a while. These masks, I know Korean skincare is like really growing in popularity, but I got these masks from ULTA and they are so much fun. I love them so much. They were $5 a piece at ULTA and they all have different things. I think almost all of them have coconut water in them, so really good stuff for hydrating. And I'll use these like once a week at the end of the day or something just to chill out. My boyfriend did it with me the one time and they were really fun. They make you look like the animal, so I'll post some pictures up here so you can see them or something, I don't know. But they're really, really cute. Really great, $5. Put them on your face, let them sit for a while, chill, do your thing. They're good stuff. I'm saving these for, so maybe I'll do a giveaway once I've hit 100 subscribers, and I think I have like 5. So, I mean, we're getting there, people. We're making progress. Those are all the products that I have. And once you develop a routine, whatever, you find something, stick with it. Your skin needs time to adapt, but really anything that you can do to care for your skin, hydrate it, moisturize it, exfoliate it in a healthy way with those chemical exfoliants, get sleep, drink your water, SPF, people, extremely important. Once you develop a routine, stick with it. Your skin's going to change for various reasons. Your exposure, your environmental exposure, your hormones are going to change, whatever. It's just, you got to try what works. That's all that I've done, trial and error. So find a routine, stick with it. Coconut oil, major key alert, water, can't go wrong. That's all I got. So if you have any questions specifically about skincare, you can post in the comments below. I will link all the products that I showed today. Probably not going to link the coconut oil because you can get it anywhere. If you have any questions, let me know. My sister Jenny is an esthetician, so I can always bug her if Dr. Google won't tell me the answers that y'all are looking for. Okay? Thanks for watching, and share this with somebody who needs some help with skincare, and subscribe. Alright, thanks. Bye!